I'm sure you've heard about it. I'm sure you've read about it somewhere. Somehow you have heard that AI is now writing content. Well, this was brought to my attention, and it took me a few weeks or whatever before I went and said, let me see what this is really about. So I logged in to ChatGPT, and I thought that, wow, this is interesting. Because I come from, well, obviously before the internet, but when the internet first came out and started to develop, there was Ask Jeeves. And Ask Jeeves, you could just type in, questions. It was like, language was the way that we speak. I can't remember the natural language capabilities, and I just thought it was like the coolest thing. And so then here we are. It is 2023. And even though we're not looking at Terminator and that kind of thing, for me, I was really interested to see what the writing was like. And so I asked this question that you see below. I asked a simple question to Chat GPT. How will AI impact the job of writers? And this is what I got. AI is already having an impact on the job of writers in a number of ways, and this trend is likely to continue and accelerate in the coming years. Here are a few potential ways in which AI could impact the job of writers. So, of course, we know about auto, that was just the intro. I'm not going to read the entire thing, but I wanted to see if it would actually talk about the way that it as an entity is going to impact the writing market. It's kind of like one of those things where I guess when food gets mass produced and TV dinners came out and frozen dinners, I kind of think of it that way. It's palatable, but is it the same as like home cooked meal? Is a poem written by a computer calculated construction of what's already out there, will it ever really compare to the poem that emits from the human experience at that moment in time, the mood, the emotion, the message, the undercurrents of tones, everything that goes into writing something like poetry? A technical manual, how to put something together, how to assemble something, how to operate something. I think that could be easily written by an AI. And a lot of times we do think about human jobs. Of course, job loss is terrible. And then what will they do? Well, if someone's not writing technical manuals, maybe they're writing something else. And so that diverts more of that mundane work. So there is an increased amount of creativity and innovation as a result. But that's a really thin line. And I think that what happens is new technology comes out and bam, it's implemented. People are not ready for it. They don't know what to do with it. Then it becomes out of control. And again, I'm not talking about science fiction, Terminator type stuff. I am talking about the rise of diluted conformist ideologies and ideation, the lack of individual uniqueness and everybody trying to conform because that's how you compete, which if you really think about it, there's such competition now that people are recreating what's already there and adding something new to it as opposed to coming up with something completely new. There's formulaic equations in which content is being created, and I don't know, that moves it out of the realm of art and expression into kind of a TV dinner. And I love home cooking and homemade food, and I don't eat TV dinners, but I know about them. I grew up with those, and I'm good. I hope that you find this topic interesting and take a little bit of time to learn what's going on in this new world, know it a little bit better. Maybe there's some things you could benefit from, or at least know what's coming.